Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I am going to be going over my keyboard and mouse settings that keyboard and mouse players must see. Okay, so this is a must-have. It's very easy keybinds. This video might be a little bit shorter than usual. Not really usual, but normal, instead of the longer ones that we've been having, like 15-minute long ones and 20-minute long ones. So first we have the obvious WASD with spacebar for jump. I actually don't have a sprint key binded because I use auto sprint. So I don't have auto run binded. Crouch is left shift, which is what most people would use for sprint, but again I have auto sprint, so I just use left shift for crouch. The normal fire and target buttons, and then reload is R, E is use. I don't have anything for harvesting tool because I believe that they have another bind called toggle harvesting tool, so that's what I use instead of this. Weapon slot 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, 4 is F, and 5 is G. So usually I do AR, shotgun, meds, SMG, meds. So just because F is easier to reach than 3 is, so yeah, I would put a gun on F and then 2 more guns on 1 and 2, and then if you can, meds on 3 and G. For building binds, crouch while building is left control. I don't ever use that. So for this to really work, you need 2 mouse buttons on your mouse, which I have. So you use thumb mouse button 1 for wall, floor is C, stairs is thumb mouse button 2, roof is X, trap is Z, place building, of course, is just click. Repair / upgrade is H, because I don't really know. I don't use it that often, though. Rotate building is R. Change building material is right mouse button. Building edit is Q, and then for my edit binds, you want to have mouse wheel down for your second one. Crouch while editing, left control. Select building edit, left mouse button. That is just clicking. Reset edit, don't worry about the first bind, and then second bind is mouse wheel down. So that way, whenever you are resetting an edit, you instantly reset it as long as you scroll down, but you could still use Q for main edits. So ping / place marker for me is caps lock because that's just what I feel most comfortable with. You can change it to whatever you want. I don't really use any of these because I don't use push to talk. Place enemy marker is just double tap whatever your ping marker is. My emote is B because that's one of like the only binds I had open at the time. Okay, toggle harvesting tool, middle mouse button. So all you gotta do is basically push down on the scroll wheel, and that is how you swap to your pickaxe. I don't have slot up, and I don't really use mouse wheel up for slot down. Previous picker wheel, next picker wheel, this doesn't really matter. Toggle map, it's that little it's that little thing that is, it's above tab. So yeah, and then toggle inventory is tab. Down but not out, carry in place is F. Object carry inside grade is F. Object place is F. Vehicles, it doesn't really matter. It's whatever you want for vehicles, but most of these vehicles don't even matter anyway, so yeah. So now let's get to the other ones. So for my my mouse sensitivity, I have, okay, so x-axis sensitivity, I use 6.3%, but you should not use these sensitivities because everyone has a different mouse pad, and if you want to find the sensitivity that's best for your size mouse pad or your size desk, what you want to do is take your mouse all the way to the left side of where you can have it or where you're comfortable with it, and then slowly drag it all the way to the right. You keep adjusting until when you do that, it makes a perfect 360. This is just the sensitivity that did that for me. Targeting sensitivity, it's whatever you want. Some people say mine is way too high, but I like mine to be there. Scoping sensitivity, again, people say it's way too high, but I'm good with that. lock input method as mouse. So this allows using controller input and mouse input together and locks the input feedback to mouse and keyboard suggestions rather than having the input methods fight. Now, I kind of want to lock the input method as mouse, but sometimes I have friends come over and they play on controllers, so they have to use a controller. So that's why I have this off, but if you play strictly keyboard and mouse, then I suggest turning it on, okay? Now, mouse flight. This is for aircraft steering, so I wouldn't really worry about those because I don't think planes are coming back anytime soon. So this is my HUD options. I guess just copy these. It's not that hard. It's just all of them are on, and then HUD scale is 75%. Now for my options, I of course use auto because that's what gets me the lowest ping. Of course, English language. Toggle sprint is off. Sprint by default on. Sprint cancels reloading off because I want to be able to walk while I'm reloading. Auto open doors is off because I've outplayed so many people that have auto open doors and they didn't expect it and they just got demolished. So yeah, so next is hold to swap pickup. I hate this. I can never do it. It's a lot easier for me to just pick it up and then drop the other weapon than doing this. So you do whatever you want with that. Toggle targeting off, mark danger when targeting on. Auto pick up weapons off, auto sort consumables to the right on. That just makes life a whole lot easier. Reset building choice off, turbo building on, confirm it on release on, of course. Contextual chips, I don't even know what that does. Show helpful tips for new players. If you knew, I guess you could have it on. I don't know why I have it on, but I'm going to leave it how it is. I have invert off again, turbo delete on, tap to search interact on, and then there's the replay stuff that you get to choose. But since I do YouTube and I have to use these replays, I have all of them on. So next, this is kind of just extra. You don't even have to copy these unless you really wanted to. So my brightness is 134, my user interface contrast is 1.5, colorblind mode off, colorblind strength 0, motion blur off, show FPS off. And then, so yeah. So now that is the stuff I play on. You guys of course don't have to copy any of these settings whatsoever. So yeah, I'll see you guys in another video, and I hope you guys really enjoyed. Goodbye.